back on Water Dragon Isle in Homeworld. I have brought along Fargo and Orcha. Fargo is here because we need to steal, and Orcha is here because we haven't seen too much of Orcha. Let's head into the Water Dragon Isle. I'll try to keep a rotation as we go through this of people that maybe we haven't seen so much. So, let's take the lily pads once more. If you remember, the order was north, northwest, north, and northeast. We have been here before. People were a little upset last time we were here, and little is probably not a term that they like me using now that I think about it. But we are going to head to the back once more. We need to see the water dragon and ask him for some approval. So, how are you? The fairies on this island do not take too kindly to outsiders. Well, last time we were here, you were a little more angry with us, so I guess it's an improvement. I'm saying this out of goodwill. Please leave this land as soon as possible. I don't like the sound of that one bit, though. We've lost many of our friends due to an outside conflict. What have we done to deserve this? Great, once again, the fairies are making me depressed. Let's just head to the end. I believe that only Rosetta had something new to say there. But, once again, we have been through this before. So let's head down. Bypassing all the lagunates, there's really no need for me to take them on at this point. And eventually we will make it to the end. Remember, we did see the blue dragon, the water dragon before. Can I bypass the lagunate? I can. We do have a new enemy down here, giant crabs. I wish this was the first time I had taken them on. Let's start with Orcha this time. Orcha, you're up against a Sidestepper and a Lagoonate. Let's start with a Lagoonate. That guy usually means some business. I've taken on my fair share of them before. Can't go for Red Wolf, though. I did bring everybody with a summon. Let's go for a mystery menu. That should be good. Inferno probably would be better, but never know what could happen with Lagoonate Stew. Apparently not much. Not much at all. Looks like Lynx is gonna have to do some of the hard work here. Alright, just 4 kicks coming in. That was only 3 kicks, just for the record. But it did 87 damage nonetheless. If Lynx had only landed that one shot. Alright, down goes the enemy. Let's see what we can do against the Sidestepper. Fargo, probably not going to do much, but we'll see what we can do. Oh, the crabs mean business. I believe I decked him out with a couple reds. They're pretty far down. Let's go for Magma Burst. Why not? I don't have the best elements on everybody. I don't feel like I'm going to need them necessarily. But I did make sure that everything that I wanted was on there. 139. Orcha, this is up to you. You're going to have to do a little bit better than that. Oh, 228. Still not enough, but it is leaning over. Can't say I've ever said that about a crab before. Seriously, Lynx? Seriously? You're going to have to do something here. Let's do a Magma Burst on him. $280 and down it goes. That thing is weak to magma rising up from underneath it. I don't know if that's a useful tip in case you guys want to take out crabs of your own. Cure Plus does the trick, and we are ready to move forward. A carapace and a scale. 1,767 gold for our trouble. Let's head forward. Looks like we have another Sidestepper to take on. Oh. This one is mandatory. Last one was pretty mandatory too. I don't know if I could have snuck around it. Is he by himself? It looks like he is. So this could go very quickly. This could go very quickly indeed, and this is indeed required. And once again, Link can't hit a crab to save his life. I do have the Master Moon egg back equipped in case you were curious. We had taken that off when we went summon catching. Orcha, you're not really holding up your end of the deal here. Let's see your level 3 again. Spice of Life. Oh, let's not. I forget when it's a healing one. It just doesn't occur to me that Orcha could be doing something to help the party. There's probably a reason why I don't bring him along too often. 133 didn't do the trick. He did better with a critical hit there. Lynx had to come in and poke it. $1,092 gold, and a Cure Plus, and a Carapace, and we're ready to move forward. Surge! The water dragon's just beyond here! Yes, he is, Fargo. I assume he. I don't know for sure. Maybe dragons don't have genders. But we have made it back to the water dragon. Water dragon? Blue dragon? How you doing, buddy? The time has come. My powers I shall grant to the ones who seek to break the eternal chains of fate. What is it thou seeketh? Now I do have 2 questions here. Well, the first one is, why do you speak like that? But the second one is, what happens if I say I want your blessing? Because that's what we're gonna do here. I seek the dragon god's blessing. Dost thou need the powers of the sleeping dragons to cross the Dead Sea? Dost thou seeketh to break the chains of fate, a son of man, to challenge the goddess of fate? Fascinating. Then confront my trials. And he's got crazy teeth, but it is boss time. We are up against the water dragon, and once again the music does not change, which makes things a little hairy for me, I would say. It's time to take on the water dragon. First thing that we're gonna do, because I'm a little impatient here, is attack with Fargo. Like I said, stealing. Gonna be something that I care about in this fight. Let's go ahead and try to get that steal. Very important steal here. Did we get it? We did. The blue plate. That is what I came for. Let's go ahead and destroy the water dragon as best we can. Actually, the water dragon is female. I've been giving it the wrong voice this whole time then. And that was quite a substantial amount of damage. Damn it, 91%. You couldn't land it, Orcha? Why did I even bring you? Lynx, show everybody how it's done. Hopefully. Oh, that's some damage. 300 damage. And we'll go for... Let's just go for the magma burst here. $200 more damage. Not as much as Lynx got on that critical, but I'll take what I can get. Tsunami beam! Oh, that did a number on Orcha there. That did quite the number on him. We're going to have to heal here. We're just going to have to heal. Let's go for the heal all -3. Fargo isn't necessarily my best healer. But then again, he's not my best attacker either. That was only 100, but that should do the trick. What do we have? We have the flu. Have I gone over the flu before? I think we have, but just in case, the flu. lowers your stamina recovery rate, which is definitely not good on Orcha. But what are you gonna do at this point? Orcha, you're not really holding your end of the bargain. Oh, Deluge coming in. Somehow we lived through that as well. Let's go for... You don't have anything that cures everybody, do you? Just go ahead and cure yourself, Orcha. Everybody else is pretty much fine. 89, that's probably not gonna do the trick. That's not gonna do the trick at all. Oh, once again, some massive damage. Still can't do the mothership, but we can do a recover all. And from your perspective, you know what, let's not. Let's not. Let's go for an actual attack here. We'll go for Inferno. $200 more damage, and the water dragon is leaning over and is burned. And here I thought that water was strong against fire. Another tsunami beam. $150, and Orcha somehow made it through. Somehow made it through. You know what? I don't care if you're not weak against it. Let's go for the invincible here. $154? Somehow lived. Somehow lived. But we're ready to do a dinner guest. Invites the cook to show his other face. Go for it, Orcha. $300 more damage, and down goes the water dragon. Wait, did we kill the water dragon? It was just supposed to be trials, but we reached a new growth level as a result of that, up to Summon Star 30. 2,545 gold for our efforts, strength, resistance, and magic for links, and a new level 4 element slot. Fargo does not get an element slot, just HP and resistance. And Orcha gets HP and strength, not that it matters all that much. We might not see Orcha again for a while. And a level 4 element slot for Orcha. Let's go ahead and heal. That one actually took quite a bit, mostly on Orcha. But we do receive the Blue Whale Summon for our efforts. This is a more powerful summon than Frog Prince, as I'm sure you might imagine, a whale is a little bit more powerful than a frog.